All right, we're gonna do a walkthrough here of the Mark Early trailer. As you can see here, we got red exterior with the silver overlay. See the larger concession window on this side. You can see your LED lights on both sides of your concession window. Steel gray wheels. As we get to the back side, you can see one of the propane tanks railing around the porch. Railing on the back side, we had removed, putting appliances in. We'll put it back on here in a few minutes. You can see the two LED lights on the porch working, as well as the LED light in the exterior. Top there, you can see the extraction fan for the hood system. As we get toward the front, you can see the freshwater fill box. And of course, a 36-inch access door and generator platform on the front. 36-inch access door leads into your hot water heater plug, as well as your AC electrical panel and your 12-volt battery backup, along with your 30-gallon freshwater tank. I'm going to walk on the inside now and take a look at our interior of our trailer. We have our door with view window, screen. As we walk on, we have an under-counter freezer. On the left side, we have our Royal 50-pound fryer, as well as a 24-inch griddle and our 24-inch stove with oven combo. Our sandwich prep area, small sandwich prep table or prep table, and then our warming box. When we get over here on this side, I'll go ahead and take a look at our sink. You can see here we have our 3-compartment sink, as well as our hand wash station. We have our Arctic Air refrigerator. This side, this is 23 cubic foot. Stainless steel table underneath our large concession window. And our 4-bay steam table toward the back. We're going to walk through all the gas and electrical hookups on these appliances here in just a moment. We'll walk in here, we're going to open up our concession window so we can see outside a little bit and show function on these windows. There we go. You can see the concession window raises up. And of course you have 4 large windows inside with screens. Now I tell everyone on these pop-up windows, be sure to give it a little pop when you come up, just to make sure it holds. Once you get it popped up, it can be removed by simply doing the same thing. Right in the middle, pop it up rather swiftly, and it will pop right down. Now we're going to walk around here to the back side. We're going to get our electrical tester, go inside and walk through all of our electrical appliances, and then we'll walk through our water system. All right, as we walk back on the trailer here, we're going to start here at our under-counter freezer, and we're going to test our electrical circuitry. Oh, you got one right there. Well, that one is this circuit here. If it is, we'll flip it on. Electrical circuitry works. That one. This unit's obviously on, so it's working. And that's all of our internal plugs. So we're going to check our 2 out on our porch area. Hard to see the lights. I can see they're on, it's really difficult to see them. There we go. These are difficult to read on. There you go. You can see that one a little better. And of course there's one right here. I don't think there's one behind this one or not. I think that's all of the external ones. Now we have not checked the internal LED lights. You can see here 3 strips of 2. All those LED lights are functional. We flipped on our warmer to make sure our warmer was coming on. Alright, we want to check our AC unit here to make absolutely sure we're getting cooler air. You can see we get 63, 61, 62 coming out of that AC unit. And remember, this AC unit does have a heat strip in it. You have your high, low, fan, and cool modes, as well as your heat to air. And these knobs will turn on or off that vent system. Now, as we walk over here, you can see we've got our fire suppression system. We're going to spend a couple of seconds talking about it. Fire suppression system head mounts here on the wall. You can see here there's a pin and a swing bar system. All you have to do is pull this pin out, swing this bar to the left to manually activate the fire suppression system. Once this fire suppression system is activated, it will cut off all gas flow to your appliances, as well as activate these heads, which hang over your appliances to distribute the fire material, fire suppression material that's in this tank. Now, once this tank has been discharged, you will need to have that replaced with another tank. And if you have any questions about how your fire suppression system works, please feel free to give us a call and ask at any point. Now, you will have to have your local fire inspector inspect and activate this head once you get to your local area, and it should be ready to go after that in order to get you started. So we'll talk a second about our grease hood here. We have a Larkin commercial grease hood in this unit. You can see there are 2 lights, as well as a baffle system in the back. Now, this baffle system in the back is a simple pop-up system. These just pop up and out. Take them out of their slots so you can see them. Now, once you take those in and out, make sure that you're cleaning them sufficiently, as those things get dirty very, very quickly. Keeping them clean will definitely help with your health inspector, and it'll definitely help keep your appliances clean and any chance of fires or anything down. So you can see above we have 2 light switches. We're going to turn this on now so you can hear and see the extraction hood working. You can hear the hood system in the background. Both of your light switches are functional. The hood system's working perfectly. Now, we're going to have this thing back on as soon as we start testing our gas appliances. Right now, we just wanted to test our hood system. So we're going to walk outside here now and spend a second talking about our water system. Now, I've opened the freshwater fill box outside, so we're going to go outside and look at it. Alright guys, we're going to test our hot water now. See here, we turned our hot water on. We're going to use our air conditioner. You can see 114, 116. So it starts to heat up. Hot water's working fine. We'll turn our cold water on and just test flow. Make sure we've got flow on both sides. Hot water's definitely functioning. Alright, now we've got cold water turned on. So you can see we have constant water flow on our cold water side. Now right now we do have it hooked up to our freshwater fill box on the outside. Through our set, we're going to take a look at the different ways it hooks up. And we're going to walk through the water system out here just a little. So you can see our freshwater fill box here. This hooks directly into your water lines, which runs directly to your faucets from a shore water supply. This allows you to fill up your 30-gallon freshwater tank, which as we step around the corner right here, is right here underneath. Now, as you come over to here, you can see that on this side we have our drain box. We're going to pop this one open here. I actually have a little water in where we've been running a little water inside. Now you can see over here to the side, this is your valve to release your water. That closes your valve off. That opens it up, and that allows the water to drain out. If you have any questions or anything about how that works, please give us a call and let us know. The water heater on the back side of your freshwater system, you will need to plug your water heater in. Please do not plug your water heater in before you have water going to it, because it will burn the elements out very easy in these units. So make sure that you have water in the tank before you turn the power on to your hot water heater. Now on this side, you'll see your flow jet pump. Your flow jet pump is designed to pump water from your 30-gallon tanks up into your sinks, faucets, So if you do not have shore water or a solid water supply, be sure to plug your flow jet pump in. And make sure you use your flow jet pump switch on the inside so you can pump water out of your 30-gallon tanks. If you have any questions about your water supply or water function, please give us a call and let us know. We're going to move here over to the gas section now and talk a little bit about the gas product. All right, now as we start to talk about our gas appliances, I'm going to start here with our 4-burner stove and a bit of information about the Royal appliances. All Royal appliances have a pilot light feature on them, so you do not have to force light these, which means you never have to have these knobs on before you light the pilot light. Those knobs need to stay off to prevent gas release inside your trailer and any kind of accidental issues with fire or flame up from gas. So as we're talking about our Royal appliances, we're talking about our pilot light system. It does sometimes take a second for the pilot lights to catch once the gas valve's been turned on. And one of the things we always suggest or recommend strongly is to make sure that you have your hood system on during the entire process. Anytime you're using any type of gas appliance, you want this hood system to be a second nature. So turn it on anytime there's any questions about whether or not you should. Be sure to turn it on. That way you make sure you have protection if you have any gas leaks or anything in your trailer. So we're going to turn our hood system on. You'll be able to hear it come on. It gets kind of loud, so I'll be talking a little bit louder and try to overpower the hood system. Now you can see here, we're going to start here with our 4-burner stove, then we have our 2-burner grill and our fryer. And on the other side we have a 4-well steam table. All of these appliances use gas to cook with. So as we start with our 4-burner, well, I'm going to walk out here and talk about our gas first in our tanks. All right, we walk out here. You can see that on this side I have actually unhooked the hose from your 100-pound tank that you have, and I've hooked it into a full tank that we keep on hand for testing. You can see this hose runs into your regulator here and then down into your gas lines here. Now this is a shutoff valve right here for your gas. If it is turned across the gas lines or any shutoff valve across the line, then that means it's off. If it's turned down to be in line or up to be in line, it's on. We're going to look at one here that's connected. You can see here this one is actually connected. Now on this 100-pound tank, this is your knob to turn it on. So you would open this knob up to allow gas to flow into your regulator, and then you would open this up to the down position in this case to allow gas to flow into your lines. Now of course these tanks are empty, so there won't be gas flowing into anything at this point. But when we get right back over here, we're going to go ahead now and turn our gas valve on, and you'll be able to hear a little whish sound in the background. That sound is the gas filling into the lines. Now as we step back on the trailer here, we're going to step back over to our 4-burner stove. Now on the back side of each one of these burners, you can see a small brass fitting right there. That small brass fitting is your pilot light. And I tell everyone before I light, I make sure that all of my burner knobs are in the off position. And then all we have to do is simply light. You can see the small flame underneath. I'm going to do that on every one. Now if this has been sitting for a while or you've changed tanks out, you may have to give it a minute to push gas into these pilots. Okay, you can see now I've lit them all, so we're going to start turning them on now. Alright, as you can see all 4 burners functioning. Now when you leave with your trailer, these 4 burners will have some silver wire, baling wire, tied around between here to here and here to here. That ties your burners to your frame of your oven so they don't pop out while you're going down the road. Now, you can still see these pilot lights will continue to burn until you cut the gas flow off to the trailer. The pilot lights will always continue to operate. So as we step under here, we're going to look at our 24-inch griddle. You can see the 24-inch griddle right here, and you can see this long rod right here. That is your pilot light, and all you have to do is go to the end of it and strike one, and you'll be good to go. Now, I think those are both lit. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to turn this knob on, and you'll be able to watch the burner light up. All right, see the fire going around the burner? Now we'll do the same thing with this one. These pilot lights are a little bit more difficult to see because they're kind of hidden, but they definitely are there. We'll cut those off now. Now, of course, again, those pilot lights will continue to stay lit until we cut the gas flow off to the trailer. So we're going to spin around here to our back side now, and we're going to look at our 4-well steam table. So our 4-well steam table, of course, has 4 burners. All these knobs I've checked, and they're all in the off position. If you look right here, you can see that this is your burner, and this little button right here is your pilot light. And you'll be able to see the small flame right there next to the pilot light. Barely see it. So we're going to turn our burner on there, test our burner. Nice, the burner fired up quickly. And we're going to move over to our next one. Pilot light fired up. And there we go for that. See here that we got this. Oh, there we go. Third one fired up perfectly. Now we're going to go over to our last burner. Pilot light fired up quickly. And there's our burner. Alright, so all those work perfectly. Now you can see, this is a good one to demonstrate, that at the base of all these appliances, where the gas line comes through the floor, there is a shut-off valve inside. So if you do have any issues with any gas appliances or a hose leaking or anything, you can cut just that appliance off and continue to use the rest of your trailer. Now we're going to spin around here to the back side. 2-hour 50-pound fryer. Now, as we talk a little bit about our fryer, one of the things you see right here in front is the drain valve for the grease. This allows you to drain the grease out of your fryer into a bucket or something for transport. So this is the only roll appliance that actually has an on-off function for the pilot. So we're going to talk about our on-off pilot feature down there on the bottom. As you can see right there, you can see right now it's in the off position. Once it moves over to the pilot setting, you'll be able to push the button in. And once you can push the button in, you can actually light your pilot. Now your pilot light is actually right up here. And I tell everyone before they do it to make sure that they turn their knob on and off a couple times, just to make sure that their knob is functioning correctly. Now we're going to try to light our pilot light. Now these pilot lights are a little more difficult to get to stay lit. It takes just a minute usually for gas to push through these. So be patient with them. Sometimes they do very well and very quickly. I've already let off the button. Now you can come down here to this button. You can turn it to the on position. Once it's in the on position, then you'll be able to actually turn the knob on. We're going to turn the knob on down to 200. Here we can see the burners firing. There we go. All these roll appliances are very simple to operate. We're going to come down here now though. We're going to cut this pilot light off. All right. Yeah, the pilot light feature is now off. If you have any questions about your gas appliances, please be sure to let us know. Gas appliances, for the most part, are the most dangerous part of your trailer. And we want to make sure that you have a happy and successful run with your trailer and come back to buy a new one when you'd like to upgrade in the future. Remember, if you have any questions about fire suppression, about your hood system, about gas appliances, your water or electrical, just give us a call and let us know. We hope you enjoy your trailer and good luck with it. Have a good day.